welcome to a week of hardcore studying. I have finals next week, so I need to actually be super productive today. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna head to Dunkin' Donuts right now, do a long study session there, very focused. I've already opened everything on my laptop, and then I'm gonna eat something and then study at home, and that's gonna be basically the plan for the whole week. So yeah, let's not waste any time talking. Let's head to Dunkin' Donuts. After a very short lunch break, I'm gonna keep going at home because my laptop ran out of battery and I didn't want to eat a donut for lunch. I've decided to switch one of the dates of one of my finals, so now I have one final each week in March, which is a little bit better, like spread out. So that means this week I'm only gonna focus on one subject, which is one of the biggest ones. Content-wise, it also has open questions, so it's not multiple choice, it's actual questions that you have to write out, and I've never had that before, so I definitely want to practice a lot, and so that's what I'm gonna work on right now. Read through the old questions and see how people answered those and see how I would do it, and try to obviously match the people that got good grades, and yeah, let's get started. I finally figured out the perfect setup to write my summary. So we have the iPad here with the actual like book text, and then over here I have my Google Doc where I can write everything. And this is finally a solution that works, because switching between tabs is just not working for me. And then I also have, I don't know if it's loaded yet, but I'm loading the book right now to screenshot things like this graphic. So last night I got started on the key points of my summary for the next two chapters. It's basically just like the topics that I want to cover in the summary with the page number, so I know where to find it. And in one chapter there is apparently a lot of things that are important. It's basically every page or every second page, and in this one, in the like last chapter with that block, it's a little bit better, but that chapter also only has 40 pages and the other one has like 60. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm just quickly gonna go over like the PowerPoint presentation for both these chapters, both those topics, and see what points are covered in the PowerPoint, just to know like what's important, what the like professor wants, or what's important to them, and then I'll just adapt my summary accordingly. Good morning. I got up at 7 today. It is currently 10:14. I already crushed one of my chapters. I only have 1.5 chapters left, more or less, and we're gonna go buy a new bookshelf right now because my one bookshelf is exploding and I need more space. And it's one of the Billy, like IKEA Billy shelves that have like doors on the bottom, and then I think 3 or 4 bookshelf areas on top, and I hope it's not going to be filled with the books that are currently like stacked on my bookshelf, because I also have a huge book order coming because I knew that I would have some more space. So I'll post a big book haul very soon. But I'm so excited to get a little exciting break from studying. I'm not gonna, I wanted to say reading break, but I'm not gonna be doing any reading because I need my brain power and my eyesight to focus on the stuff that I'm reading for that class. But I'm so excited to get that bookshelf. I haven't been to IKEA in a while. I definitely want to go like around the top and see all the new stuff that they have. I don't want to buy anything else other than a bookshelf, but we'll see. So let's go. It's finally up. It took me way longer than I thought. And now it's time to move all of the books that were spilling over on the other bookshelf into this new bookshelf. Really hoping that I'm only gonna fill it up a tiny little bit, because obviously this is where my new books are supposed to go. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so it's very random at the moment, but we have Twilight here, Harry Potter. This is where ACOTAR is gonna go, and then I think this is gonna be filled up, and then this series has 3 more books. They're gonna go here, and then this is obviously just random stuff that I added so the books don't fall down currently. And then I also have this top shelf, so I should be good for a lot more books, and I could theoretically also like stack them the other way around, or maybe like do double rows. But yeah, those are those shelves. And then down here I'll just probably fill these with like vintage clothing and stuff. And yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's so colorful because of these books, but I don't mind. I think I don't mind. Maybe I'll switch these out into the living room. We'll see. But so far, so good. I am back from studying in town because now in 5 minutes a 4-hour tutorial is gonna start. I'm gonna do my best to pay attention. I have my huge energy drink here. I got some snacks. Don't know if that's the best snack, but that's all I have. And I've prepared everything else. My headphones, pen, paper. This little guy, I don't know if we'll need it. And that's actually for the final. That's not like the upcoming one, but the next one, so the second one. But there's 2 tutorial appointments, or like dates. The one is today and the other one is next week. So I'm hoping that this will already help me get ahead of studying for that class, because with that class I actually have 5 days, not the full 7. But I think it's gonna be fine. And then I'm just gonna hope that I can last 4 hours of this, because it would be really good. Because then if I do this week and next week, I already studied for 8 hours in total, which would be amazing. But concentrating for 4 hours straight is also very difficult. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I just finished the tutorial. It was so good. It made me feel so good because I knew so many things, because it's like logical math and that's kind of easy for me. My brain also pretty much exploded because I got a pretty bad nosebleed. So that's just summarizing this past week. But that's everything I'm gonna do today. It's already 5:30, so I think I'm good. And I'll see you tomorrow when we're back at this desk. Good morning. I actually wanted to go on a run this morning because I thought that would be like a nice kind of productive way to like kickstart today, you know, but then the pollen got up to me and now I can't breathe, which is just great. Today is actually the day where I put all of my summaries and readings and everything to the test and actually try to solve the business cases. So let's talk about something else that I want to read. So for May, I only want to make my goal to 1 book because I do have to read so many other things for uni. The choices are Book Lovers by Emily Henry or Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. I actually saw about like a little rating about this one, that this is supposed to be the best out of all of Emily Henry's books. Maybe you can let me know if you've read one of them or if you've read both of them, which one you liked better or which one I should start. Because I also do want to film a little reading vlog in May, because I can't just be inside studying all the time. But on the other hand, pollen now, maybe I should stay inside, but I don't want to. So yeah, these are the choices for May, and then let's get to studying, I guess. I'm actually gonna time myself on these questions. I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes for one question, because at the final there's 4 questions for 90 minutes, which comes to I think 22.5 minutes. So if I can do it in 20 minutes, I should be good. And yeah, I'm very nervous about this because I've never had open questions before, but let's just get started and hope it goes well. I'm about to do one of the like pre-tests for the final next week, because it's only open until today, so I need to do it today. And I only have my like scripts and stuff from the second tutorial, because I didn't go to the first one because that was on my birthday. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be mainly tasks from the second one, but I'm just gonna try it. It's 25 minutes long, or you have 25 minutes to do it, and apparently it's multiple choice and you don't really need a calculator, but I have it here anyways because who knows. So yeah, let's just try this out, I guess. I got 50% on that test. It was 4 questions only, and I don't have like the answers to what was right and what was wrong, so I can just guess, I guess. But that little test was a requirement to take the actual like final, so I checked that off. The actual points you got don't really matter unless you wanna like better your grade, but it's only 2 points in total, so you can't really better your grade that much. But yeah, since that is done and it's checked off my to-do list, I'm gonna go back to my business cases that I need to analyze, and that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. Alright, so I think I'm done for today because it is so nice, and the questions that I've been looking at, like the business cases, are actually not as complicated as I thought. So I'm just gonna call it a day. Please don't forget to leave me your recommendation if I should start Daisy Jones and the Six or Book Lovers. Really want to get at least one book, excuse me. Really want to get through at least one book in May next to studying, and I thought, you know, a fun book would be good for this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.